Good morning. What's going on, everyone? It's Wednesday. It's 11 o'clock Eastern. So we go live right here. Call for the creators. This is not a green screen. This is 42 West 18th Street in the heart of the Flatiron District. If you're in New York, Adorama's here for you. These chairs are here for you. The same as this chat room is here for you. So if you're going to be coming to New York, check out this adorama.com/events for what's going on. I got Tina with me today. We're going to go into who this human being is. She's all Valentine's Day'd out with the nails and the red, but it's cool. Actually, what am I doing? I got a different kind of heart and red on me. Let's talk about who's sponsoring this, because you know what we got to do, guys, right? Nikon sponsoring this, and Adorama's Classroom Connect. So you guys have been watching a stream on Nikon since the beginning of this event space, and those streams I used to do on Twitch on COVID, that was all Nikon. They've been supporting this event space. Z9, Z8, Z6 III, the Z5 II, which is probably one of the most bang for buck full frame cameras out there. Make sure you check out the full line down below, but also know they joined Adorama's Classroom Connect program. So if you're an educator or a student, check out adorama.com/edu because they're giving 10% off on top of stuff. That's pretty cool. And we just want to make sure you guys are all aware of this stuff because Tina is a Nikon creator. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll go into what she's all about in a second. But I also got to give a huge thank you to Bob and a million buttons, guys. Tenba for sponsoring this. You get a custom Call for the Creators bag.
Wow.
Look at that metal.
I did not expect that. It's so cool.
Custom metal plate engraved the Call for the Creators logo. I don't even have one of these, but Tenba has been in this industry for a long time. Started by a photographer right here in New York in 1977. Everything from rollers, backpacks. I just used a Tenba case for a shoot we just did that you will be seeing on this channel shortly. And if you've been in this industry long enough, you probably had a Tenba bag, and they just wanted to support it. So enjoy the free gift.
We haven't even started, and I'm receiving gifts. I love it. Thank you for inviting me.
No, thank you for coming through. That's for you. Enjoy it. And last but not least, we want to thank Gotham Roasters for hooking up with the coffee today. Cheers, kid. What'd you get?
Cheers. I'm getting cappuccino.
So swank. So swank. Gotham Roasters is one block up on 19th Street. It's owned by a photographer and a filmmaker, so you're supporting the industry. If you're going to come to a 5 o'clock event like the one that's happening tonight with Karen Williams talking about the photo hustle and how you can make money as a photographer, crazy idea. I know. Go over to 19th Street, say Adorama sent you, then come join me in one of these chairs. But we want to thank Gotham Roasters for always hooking us up. Boy, I'm talking fast today, huh, Kiva? I'm going for it. I'm in the mode.
Yes.
You know what? I just did a video yesterday, and I had to do it in like this much time. So I'm like, blah, specs, you know? Anyway, who is Tina? First of all, how do you properly say your last name before I murder it?
Sokolovska.
Exactly, right? Fashion photographer, over 16 years in this industry. I'm talking about Vogue, Playboy, has her own agency, has a book out there, Nikon Creator, educator in her own right, has done a lot of workshops all over the world. And honestly, her work is pretty prolific. I'm going to show you some of her Instagram as we go forward, but I want to get some more fashion people in here. She's local to New York, and I've been following you for a while. You've been doing a lot of really cool work, and it's like, I'm talking about like covers. We're not talking about like, oh, I sort of shot something. Then Fashion Week popped up, and I'm sure you went kind of crazy with that. So one, was it always fashion for you? Where did you decide like you were in fashion first, then the camera came, or were you shooting and then fashion came into your world? What came first?
First of all, hi, Seth. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, actually, I was shooting first, and then fashion kind of came into my life. I started very, very young. I was like 5 years old when I picked up camera first.
5 years old?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But it was just like, kind of leaves and trees and animals around, because where I'm from, it's like really small town. So it's not much to do, to be honest.
Ukraine?
Yes, it's like in the east of Ukraine, very small town. And then later on, maybe like when I was in high school, more digital small cameras came out, and I was experimenting with my classmates, taking them out just like after the school, taking portraits of them. I was really fascinated with the subject.
So it was like a social thing for you at first?
Yeah, just like I liked creating. I was always like very creative person. I was dancing, I was drawing, photography, like I was all over. And then, later I just discovered Nikon. My first camera was Nikon Z70. Yes, it was
D70?
Yes.
D.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. It was a while ago, and my friend gifted to me. She didn't need it anymore, and she just like, "Hey, do you want to try this camera?" I'm like,
Changed your life.
yeah, and so yeah, it was like actually turning point in my life and my career. And after that, I moved to bigger city, like regional city. I got to college, and I saw advertisement that one nightclub was looking for photographer, just like for
Events.
night events kind of. I never done anything like that, but I just like I needed money and I wanted experience. So I was like, yeah, why not? And I just like I showed up. Like I remember I was what, like 17, 18, and like bunch of guys like serious, like, so have you done anything like this? And
Oh yeah.
I'm like, no, you know.
Puffing out their chest
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
but I can try. So like they kind of introduced me to this night world photography, and it was very, very it was very interesting, very intense, because I had to go to the college during daytime and then just like go to nightclub working. But because I was young, I could survive those
Yeah, 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 yeah.
those
You have the
times.
energy. Yeah.
Right now, probably no.
Okay.
But back then it was kind of doable, and that's where I actually met a lot of my clients, and they started to ask me, "Hey, do you do any chance? Do you do like personal photography? Do you do like photo shoots? Do you do weddings?" And just back then, being photographer wasn't that popular of a thing like right now, due to lack of information equipment.
Mm.
Like back then it was 2008, you had to actually like read books to learn photography.
That was the beginning of YouTube, basically. So yeah,
But I don't remember any, YouTube wasn't
there
even
was
a thing in
nothing. It
Ukraine.
wasn't evolved yet. Yeah.
And even like I didn't have Wi-Fi at home, so it was like kind of a different time.
You had to want to do it, right? You had to go figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, kind of. So it was like, if you're a photographer, it's like maybe, I don't know, 3, 4 people for the whole city who actually do photography. So kind of, I just picked up very quickly. And then from that, I leaned towards fashion more.
Yeah, I feel like from what I gather from your work, you gravitate to it. You really
Yeah.
look for certain details, and I think detail-oriented people always end up going into fashion because there's so much about that with that work. I think that you have to take what someone already did as an art piece of art and then make another piece of art with it to make people recognize what's so great about it.
Yeah.
So, is there some have you been gravitating towards a style yourself? Was there some photographers that did you see Avedon and were like, I want to go chase that style? Did you see anybody out there that you were trying to emulate, or you were like, I already know what I want. I'm looking for this and I'm going to go shoot that?
I feel like, it's the question that you're going to figure out through your life and rediscover every year. What do you want really, and what style you're going after. But back then, I was just like looking through fashion magazines, and I just knew my ego wanted, to be seen
Yeah.
more. I wanted to see my work out there being in the magazines
Yeah.
or billboards. So that's kind of like what I was going after more. I didn't discover any photographer's name yet back then, because again, like no Instagram yet. So, like kind of what do you see in magazines or in the books?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not really great with, like I don't have any idols or people I'm really trying to copy this style.
But I think that's kind of better in most cases because you're not putting yourself in a box of what someone else did and don't
Yeah.
change it, don't disrupt this. You're just coloring outside the lines till you find that what you're trying to really create out there, which I think is commendable. I mean, it's fashion is its own language. It's like a commerce, but it's still like a fine art to it. And I think a lot of people go one or the other and they never figure out a way to put them together,
Yeah, it's still like, it may be very different because fashion can be more clean and commercial and very, I don't know, elegant, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely.
there's the word for it. But from other hand, it can be like very high fashion and very crazy things. And it's also fashion. So it really depends, because if I'm doing commercial work for brands, there is not many room for freedom creating art. It's more like, you have to, there is a task for you that you need to do and
Yeah.
follow brand guidelines. And you just like, you do the job. And there is personal projects where you can go more crazy and to discover some things and styles that you want to show as an artist.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that when you get hired by a brand, they're looking for you to reflect their brand, not your brand, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you're hoping that they hired you because they saw something in what you're doing that
Yeah.
lines up, right?
Yeah, that's the hope. And I feel like it possible more when you build your personal brand already and you have the strong name
Yeah, yeah.
that people just like come and they respect your name. But in more like what I experience, even if you propose some things, they're not necessarily being accepted by the brand because they just like want clean job to be done,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's it.
But you have to kind of build the book yourself first to show them what your eye is, what you
Yeah.
like, and then you have to. I think that's kind of the toughest part. Is one, you have to find your voice, your style. Then you have to find the brands that go. Our styles kind of
Yeah.
go together pretty well. I think that's a huge challenge. Did you find that to be like a massive undertaking when you moved? Was that just like a hard thing for you to kind of click in?
It was very different, the market here and the way market works here, just like the way you engage with the clients, the brand, and it's very, very different from what I used to. And I was in Ukraine, right? But then after that, I moved to Middle East. I was in Dubai, and I was traveling the world, like Europe, Asia, and everywhere is very different. And then like I moved here in America, it's the whole like different thing. So I feel like I'm still trying to understand how certain things works. But yeah.
So you just got through Fashion Week,
Yes.
or are you still kind of doing the run off of that?
No, actually we are finished.
How hectic was that?
It was very hectic. And honestly, winter fashion week not as great as fall season because due to the weather, it's not very pleasant to run around in the winter. And that's what I did because I was partnering during this fashion week. I was partnering with Ivoto app, which
Is that this?
yes, it's this one, which is instant app. It's AI powered app that allows you to transform your photos, basically like do edits within a seconds. And I truly love it. So first I was using myself this app, and then later I become an ambassador. I started to work with them. So it became like very, very, authentic and natural to my work. Like, for example, this is like actually my favorite feature to de-wrinkle the clothes because God, I cannot tell you how many,
De-wrinkle.
yeah,
Oh,
how many hours I spent for trying to make a jacket or a dress looks like ironed. It's like, I hate it so much.
yeah. But to be fair, you're not doing a clothes set. It's not curated. You're literally going
Yeah,
up to people
yeah,
and
yeah.
grabbing what you can.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, is it your fault that they don't know how to iron their own clothes? Is it?
I know, but you as a photographer, you just like want your photos looks good, right?
So where's the line of it being about an honest representation versus polished? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think people wonder, like, all right, well, what was altered on this more than what really was there?
Yeah. My edits are very natural. I would say this is more was I just like I picked up on purpose the photos where I could I could show what this app can do. But usually I'm trying to take the shots that requires as less edits as I can.
But there's also a raw feel. Like Fashion Week, at least a million years ago when I worked Fashion Week, and I mean a million years ago, it was raw, like hard flash, what was
Yeah.
happening. You wanted people to feel like they were there. It wasn't really so much about selling those clothes. It was more about these people
Paparazzi
can't,
style.
yeah, and they can't get to the event, right?
Yeah.
They want to feel like they're at that party and they took that shot. They want to
Yeah.
feel like that person is like right here. That's the way I approach it. I also made no money doing this, so don't take my. I mean, a lot of people don't make money on Fashion Week that do this. You're not always hired. You can get there, but you're not always working for anybody but yourself. So has there been years where you shot just to kind of build up the proof that you could go work these Fashion Weeks, or were you brought in with a brand? How did you get involved?
So usually, if I work during Fashion Week, I'm working with the brand because a lot of brands trying to shot their campaign during those times. This is what I'm usually do. Street style, I don't do because I don't know. It just like it's not my cup of tea, I guess, always. Just like this time was different
Mhm.
because I was collaborating with Ivodo, and also like I knew a lot of friends of like my model friends that were going.
Where are you going to
So
be? I'll get there.
yeah, so it just like kind of, everything worked out because we're great friends, and I gave them a couple of portraits, and I worked with Ivodo.
Yeah.
This was like more of a thing. But in general, like on regular basis, I don't do that.
Okay. All right. I mean, but that's the other thing people don't realize, that the models themselves could use these images. Like they have to
Yeah,
look like they've been out there. They're not just like standing there and then hoping they see it out there. If you deliver images and they can get them out there
yeah,
fast enough, their brands are happy. Their agencies are
yeah.
happy, right?
And you can make money because people pay for those shots.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of agencies, you own an agency.
yeah, I do.
What does that even mean?
917 agency.
So a creative agency.
So yeah, we are a creative agency that we do everything from A to Z. Basically, for example, you have the brand, and you can come to us. We can develop an idea, a strategy, and the whole production, depending what you needs. We also offer some PR options. So it actually depends, but mostly, yeah, we do photo and video production. Also, like some 3D CGI stuff.
So you hire people up. You hire crews. You actually are giving
Yeah,
work to
I
this
do
industry.
have crew. It's just like contractor based.
Mhm.
So I work with the people, like it's around 10 people in my team. And I have a partner, Anna, she's producer. So we more kind of running operations in the company, me and her. And everyone else are more just contractors.
How long have you been doing the agency for?
For about like 4 years.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're in it. You are totally doing this. What made you start an agency? Not every photographer goes, you know what I should do? The whole thing. Like
Yeah.
what made you do that?
It's just like, I was kind of doing it. I know
She's
it's
like, I could do it
ridiculous.
better. Let me do this.
It's it's like a Slavic girl problem. Yeah, like I can do everything.
It's a Slavic girl problem. Have you met a New York girl? Have you met like they're all the same? Are you kidding me? I could do it. They take the earrings off, they get going.
Yeah.
What made you do it?
So I kind of like I was doing this, I guess, my whole life during photography. I just like never named it because when I looked back, literally since day one, I was creating the idea, developing idea, producing the shots, location scouting, model scouting, makeup, hair. Like I was doing on my own everything. I just like didn't named it as an
Right,
agency,
right, right.
right? And then I was like, I think it's the time for me to make it like more official and properly, and have a team, and
Smart.
yeah, and delegate some stuff. So it's kind of like, I was kind of doing this all my life. It just like it became more official now.
Plus, when you call it an agency, you can like charge more because they're expecting more than just like a
Yeah,
photographer. And it's smart because you're already going to be doing this anyway,
yeah,
right? Like people don't realize that we have to
exactly.
do. If you're solo, you're doing this all. You just
Yeah,
kind of formalized it and then you expanded. So I'm guessing you have people that shoot video while you're shooting, stuff like
yes,
that.
yeah,
Okay, and then
yeah,
you hire on stylists, and then those stylists work with brands, and those brands come back, and that's how you network. Like
yeah,
you provide something, you're reliable, they come back, and then the people that work with you go tell people,
yeah.
and then it comes back to you. So
Yeah, I'm trying right now more dedicate my personal time to making those connections, networking, meeting people, bringing more new contracts to the agency.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way you're going to grow. And I mean, 4 years, you're in it. Like that's not like, oh, I'll try this out and then we don't mention it again, kind of a thing. Like people like start stuff and then they never
Yeah.
bring it
I
up.
hope to expand it. I hope like my goal is to get bigger contracts,
I'm
of
sure
course.
the longer you're with it, especially in a city like New York that's constantly cranking, every step forward is a step forward. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I talked to so many agencies like mine because like I was interested like how you guys do it, like
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me. And everyone was like, oh yeah, we're doing this 20 years, we're doing this 25. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me I have to wait 15 more years to get those contracts? I hope not, but
The bigger the company is, the more they don't want to take a risk on something they have never worked with or have a reputation to
yeah.
provide. If you're unreliable, they just wasted time and money, and that's everything, right? So yeah, I'm not worried about you. Although we are live, I'm not ignoring you guys. We've just been going at it. A bunch of questions in the chat. First of all, what's going on? Sean, Rick, Johnny, Tatiana. I'm gonna guess this Anastasia might be a friend of yours that. So Kevin's asking, What's the difference between the Z5 and Z6 series? I feel like I heard a lot about the Z6 III, not as much about the Z5 II. So curious to hear about that. You could check out a video on this channel that I did about the Z6 III. Oh, and the Z5 II. I did both those videos. Pretty much full frame camera. Z5 II is a lot of bang for the buck. Z6 III, I'm going to say, leans more into the video functionality of things, but there's differences in both and use cases are both. I would say just check what your budget is before you even start looking at one or the other. Okay. I don't know if you have any take
I
on
can
that.
add that Z5 II is the perfect camera if you're looking to switch from DSLR to mirrorless.
Okay.
It's like the best.
Why? That's a big statement to say it's the best to switch
Why?
from DSLR.
You can always go to my page because right now I'm actively promoting Z5 II. It's one of the greatest camera I've worked with, for real. It's very easy to work with. It's very lightweight. It's full frame.
It's got a beautiful
And
sensor on it.
yes, it's autofocus eye track so well. Like it just works perfectly during motion, and I love to shoot during motion. So for me, it's very, very important to make sure I have focus on eyes during motion, and I can shoot during low light and high ISO.
And the major difference is the Z6 III has a faster readout sensor. So if you're doing something that has any kind of like motion to it during an electronic shutter setting, you could mitigate any type of warping or things like video when you're panning, having jello. There's a lot to talk about. This isn't a tech stream right now, but go check out the Z6 III video on this channel and my Z5 II video on this channel. I promise you, there's like, you got an hour of video there for you. Eric Bird is asking, how were you able to get access to shoot at New York Fashion Week?
So I wasn't shooting inside the shows. Like I did not shoot the shows per self. Like I was just doing street style. So you don't need an access to shoot street style.
You just need ambition, kid.
Yeah, you just like you can come show up to any show. We just need maybe it's helpful if you do have friends, models who can tip you off where the show is, so you can just show up and what time. And that's it.
People still have to get in the building and out of the building, and Fashion Week doesn't live on a catwalk. It's everywhere. Like it's everywhere in the city.
Yeah, exactly. But for shows, you can apply for the permission.
Yeah, and if you have press media pass here in the city, there's other access to that also.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Tatiana was asking, any Nikon events in Chicago this summer?
So actually, I did Nikon event in Chicago 2 summers ago, but but this March, Nikon doing a thing in Austin, and I'm going to Austin March 18th to teach hands-on workshop for Nikon Z6 III, by the way.
And that's South by Southwest.
Yes. Yeah. So if you want to check that out, you're welcome to join us.
All right, cool. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. That's why we're live. The other thing I think that's interesting, and not to be like a product thing here, but the Z5 II is an affordable price point. If you're someone that's running an agency and you need all your images to match, you can shoot whatever high-end camera you want and then have your second shooter shooting a lower priced camera that will just match image quality and and the color tone and all that stuff, which I think people overlook a lot, so I think that's something we said for that. When you are out there and you're about to go shoot for Fashion Week, you're taking just a camera and an on-camera flash and you're just going for it that way? Do you ever think like, maybe I should take like a second person to hold a strobe, but a softbox? Like, what's your setup when you're going out there?
Yeah, so for those shots exactly, I was on my own with small Godox V100.
V100?
Yes, those one, and it was more than enough. And I didn't even use it for all my shots. Yeah, I see like here, right there.
You
on
have a
the
nice
video.
overcast day. It's nice soft light. You could
Yeah. So it was fine. But for my personal shoots and fashion shoot, I have a person who actually holds the strobe, the bigger one. I have Profoto B10 Plus, and I mean I do have the stand where I can put the light on, but I just like more. I like to be more motion, and it's easier for me when the person just hold the light for me.
Is there when you're doing a studio setup, is there like a go-to for you, or is it, because I feel like a lot of people say like, oh, the light's secondary, it's all about the model, but in fashion it really is about what they're wearing.
No, it's literally like about the light. Photography is the light, because photo, it translates from Latin, is the light, guys. It's literally about the light. Yeah, it can be artificial or natural. It's really depend on your, on you and on what you like. But in the studio, again, like it depends on. It all starts with the idea, right? Like what do we want to show in the end, and sometimes, most of the times, I use strobes, whatever studio has. And if I do have the budget, I just like bring the gaffer on the set with me, so I don't have to, like move the lights. I can just tell him what I need, and he can just like make it work. Yeah. But I do also like to work with continuous video light as well.
I feel like you have to, because you have to deliver video now.
Yes, not during for all the shoots, but I do love to work both. For example, one of the latest shoot I posted with the girl, this one, chain. Yeah, this is just like video continuous lights.
Yeah. How do you feel being in this industry for so long? Like, how do you feel the needs of the client has changed? Do you feel like they're like, first it was like, yeah, we just need stills. Then like, well, we also need video. Now like, we need
Yeah.
stills, video, and vertical video.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you feel has changed the most as far as what they're asking you for?
It's for sure more social media driven and social media oriented. I feel because before that, brands were more advertising on billboards and magazines, and
print.
doing more offline. So they had people to see more offline. But right now, like since everything merged into online, it's more this quick content, very short
Do you
content.
feel it's like disposable?
In a way, yes. Because like it's so many information out there. I feel like our brain literally cannot process and remember everything we see. Even me, sometimes I really, afraid that I have early dementia
Oh, come on. Early dementia. Wow.
because I don't remember things as well as I used
Are
to.
you kidding me? You're not completely absorbing, going like this and widening your eyes? That's
Anyway,
not, no?
I'm trying not to scroll as much, but it's just like I cannot help it because I have to, like social media for me is also work where I have to see what's going on.
Yeah. You
Where
got to stay on
like
top. Yeah.
I have to literally like absorb a lot of information daily, and I create content, so it's like it's constant battle. Was trying to create something that leave the footprint in the art world, but at the same time meet the needs of the brands because they need like right away. It's like today they promoting this thing and tomorrow it's no longer needed.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we've lost this art of timeless. Like things just being so beautiful and perfect, not perfect, but like impactful that it's timeless. It doesn't matter when it was. We're chasing these trends to be part of a conversation that'll be over tomorrow.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So that's why I think it does get disposable. And it's like you put so much energy into something, you're tired, it's already done, it's already over. They're on to the next thing. It just drives
Yeah,
me nuts.
it's kind of sad in a way and exhausting because you still like giving your all and put a lot of effort to make things work, and then sometimes tomorrow, yeah, it's like no one remember it, but you still like trying to do your best and you still trying to create something timeless. Like for example, one of the pictures of mine is my most famous, the first one, on the wave. This is still kind of the most recognizable and famous photo I've ever done. I did it, I think, like in 2016 or 17, in Dubai, and it was just like very coincident shoot. I was doing personal photo shoot for my client, and in the end of the shoot, I said like, "Hey, we're done, but let's experiment because we have
here,
this
right?
like we're
Yeah.
here." And I saw this breach in the water that just goes to the restaurant. I was like, "Hey, what about like if you just lay down and I'm gonna be above on the breach?" And I'm just like try to do the couple shoots. I did not had exactly this idea. I was just going with the flow, and then this shoot happened, right?
You totally framed this to be cover style with that extra room up top. You wanted words up there. You saw it. Is this the cover of your book?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I knew
Yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah. It's the cover of my book because it's most recognizable. Yeah. It's like it became viral everywhere. People were copying it. Pinterest included in best photos of the year.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like what's cool about it to me is it's that division line or whatever, but the fact that she's not wet shows that it was like the initial
Yeah.
moment. It wasn't like, let's take this 17 times and make it look
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
like it was very definitive. So it is definitely timeless. And what's the name of your book?
She Everywhere.
She Everywhere. And where can they get that?
They can get it online. I do have it in my on my page.
I'll
You
put
can,
it, you know,
but
social here, guys.
yes, yeah, but you can always DM me and I can just send you direct link so you don't have to search for it.
So Brad's saying this feels like an overhead drone shot of a coastline. I was going to say, like, it does look like kind of droney, but there's no way a
Yeah.
drone shot would look that clean.
No. Everyone was guessing that it was drone, but back then drone wasn't really even a thing back then.
When was this?
End of 2016.
No, there was definitely drones out there, but they
Yeah?
definitely were. You're not
Okay.
doing that shot. Don't worry about it.
Maybe not like for me. Also in Dubai, it's like all this stuff is forbidden.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, but I also get a guess that like, oh, maybe you did like selfie stick. I'm like, guys,
That's
I'm literally
horrible.
like shooting like for a D850 or like I don't remember.
I think
which
because
camera
it's
it was.
so perfectly straight down. That's
Yeah.
so. If you were to do that with no bridge there, you're like getting a crane, then you got like the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like, so just be able to spot that and get that. It's pretty
And it
cool.
was 50 millimeter. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's straight up. There's no warping or anything
Yeah.
like that. I mean, that's one of those shots you print. That's one of the ones
Yeah.
that you kind of put out there. I'm sure your model was like, oh.
Yeah. She's still like that's and after that she hired me for her wedding in Lake Como
you go.
because she was so stunned with the shot.
What are some trends that are happening right now that really intrigue you? Is there something that's happening right now that you want to chase a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely like the trend for more natural photography. I feel very happy that people stop doing those, super polished,
Oh, you mean
fake,
retouching?
retouching fake skin.
Yeah, me too.
And to show imperfections of the body, of the skin.
But they're not imperfections. It's just being human.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's just crazy to me.
Exactly.
Crazy to me.
Yes. That's like what I meant, just like what people, call it. But in the fact that I feel it's very important because, we open Instagram and we see all those pictures of perfect faces, perfect bodies, perfect lives. And then it's really like mess up with your head. It was like, what's wrong with me? Why I'm not, why I don't
Yeah.
look like this? And yeah, in reality, I feel like it's great trend for people do not care as much about this perfect image, but still showing the beauty of everything. And I do like for sure the trend, this kind of like a retro trend for film photography and film editing, like using more like grainy and those
A little more soul to
those
it.
film looking colors.
Yeah.
For sure I do like that. And I do like those pictures where it's kind of the mix of the photo and art, some painting, like those textures,
Oh, okay.
maybe something, more in the motion, like not in the
That's
focus.
Yeah, I think we got to a place where the equipment got so perfect and clean and clinical that we're trying to go, okay, now mess it up a little bit. We want black mist filters to soften it up and star filters to make things bling, and then you want to put the film grain on inside the camera. Actually, the Z5 II has that picture profile that you share with everybody kind of a thing. But I think we're looking for the soul back in imaging because we made it so clean. It's almost like boring. Like it's just so like, okay, now but then we're also, so you want like the cleanest looking image but the most realistic subject. So now we have to find this mix, and I think we're at a really cool time where people can do literally whatever they want for whatever style they want to create. Because you could go super clinical and then people can take it for that, or we can do super abstract. You just have to kind of figure out, what are you trying to do as a photographer? You're trying to make a living? Because you go too abstract, you might not be able to sell that as far as like a service or a brand or something like that. But if you're going to do fine art, that's another story. Do you still shoot film? Do you ever pull out a roll?
I went to Japan, Tokyo,
Nice.
last summer, and of course I went to vintage camera,
They're
shopping.
everywhere. Literally every
Yeah.
5 seconds there's a camera shop.
Yeah, so I got a Nikon F100.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just like wanted to play around. I don't use it as much as I want to because honestly, just it's a lot. Like I can't do it all. But if I do have time and it's like personal project, or if I feel like it's not as intense and I can use it, yeah, I do like to shoot film.
You go with black and white, color. What do you lean into?
Both depends on the mood of the shoot, I guess. I like to put a portrait 800, um,
Yeah.
sometimes 400. And my dad was visiting for Christmas, and I just like I load
Oh, I saw that.
the film, yeah, and just like we went to shoot. I did not post.
That's him, right?
Yes, it's him. I did some shoot for him as well, but I just like took my film camera and we went through West Village and we did some shoots and it was amazing.
This is the actual shoot with your father, right?
Yeah, I have to post more. I have a lot more pictures. I just like didn't have time to go through them.
Nice. Yeah. So before we built this space, my mom was my demo model, and I shot my mom's portrait. Isn't it a little weird looking at your parent when you're about to shoot? There's like some kind of like, wait a second, how do I see them? Like,
Yeah.
what do I do with this? Right? He looks pretty animated though. He looks like he was giving you everything he got. My mom's a goofy Jewish lady from Brooklyn. She's like, "Rah," she's like, bubby, But when he showed up, did you style him? Were you like,
I style him.
oh yeah, so
Yeah.
he doesn't dress like this? This isn't his style?
And we went to Zara the day before and I just like picked up things I liked.
Yeah. So you went more for not a portrait of him, but a stylized shoot of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what I mean, he gave you everything. Look at this. I'm sure he was very happy with this.
Yeah, he's very happy. We also did like together. We took some pictures together with him that I have to post.
Oh wow. Look at that. Nice. So what?
I've been like into male photography lately.
Oh, like men as subjects, you're saying.
Mhm.
Is that even a thing, being into male subjects? Is that even a thing? Like, I feel like in fashion, you have to shoot. I think they're constantly looking for such interesting human beings, no matter what gender, no matter what walk of life, no matter
Yeah.
what age.
Yeah, it's just like in my work, because mostly I'm doing
It's
still
all women here.
commercial. Yeah, it's more it's more women. But I did a shoot with actor Alex Burrow that was in Stranger Things cast.
Yeah.
And I still haven't posted those pictures. We already chose which one they want to edit, but I haven't edited them yet, so you don't see it on my page, but they're coming.
I swear I haven't posted like anything in forever. I feel like the videos, I finished the videos with the shots and I'm like, I can't even bring myself to post anymore. Are you burnt out on social at all, or do you feel in your industry you have to keep feeding it?
Yeah, it's kind of feels exhausting sometimes because it does feel like I have to, no matter if I want to or if like it or not. Sometimes it's kind of like love-hate relationship with
Yeah.
social media, because like sometimes I don't feel like, or I don't have time, because we're so into, we have so many things going on at once.
Yeah.
So I don't have and I can just not to post things for 2 weeks, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to, and then you post, or so it's like sometimes it's overwhelming, but I understand that right now it's kind of it's my work.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. It just sometimes I don't have enough time for that.
Well, it's the other flip of the coin is I remember I worked for a guy a million years ago and he said, what's the point of shooting if no one's going to see it? Like, what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. When I was a kid, you shot and went into a shoebox and you're like, meh. Then there was MySpace, and then there was all
Yeah.
these things you could post to. Now it's if it's not out there, you want it out there. But I think your industry specifically, that's where the majority of the audience is going through it. And that's why I call it disposable, because they're flying through it so fast. They're just, I don't even know if they're connecting as much. Do you think that there's no attention span for it?
I don't know. It's just also, the thing about Instagram that I feel like the engagement being so bad lately.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
Oh, you do TikTok apparently.
Man, it's one more. I can't. I'm too old for this.
I am not into TikTok.
I was trying to, and then so I had TikTok, and even a couple of my videos went viral, but then I haven't posted for 6 months, and then I found out that if you don't use your page for 6 months, they delete it.
They
so
delete it?
Yeah, they deleted my page. Not she still exists, but I cannot when I try to log in, it says that this page is
Inactive?
Yeah, inactive.
Wow.
Cannot.
That I didn't
So
know.
it's just I can't do this. Maybe one day I will. Maybe I will have some crisis.
Well, you have an
And it was
agent.
like, yeah, I'm doing TikToks back again. But like right now, I'm just like still trying to getting in Instagram. And, like I'm just like, I look since the beginning, and it was much, much easier. Like I feel a lot of people were interacting more with you
There's a different
online.
world on there, though.
Yeah,
There
but
wasn't ads. There
right
wasn't.
now, yeah, unless like you pay or you promote or you do like
Yeah.
you actually like put money into Instagram page and treating it as a business, it does not get the same like views. I don't get as same views as I used
Or
to.
you're consistent. Like you would have to hire someone at your agency, like some kid, to just ingest everything you're shooting and just work with it on their own time. Like, that's what Adorama. We have our guy, right? That dude never sits down. He is just like everything is like editing, get it on. What can I share? What can I share? What can I share? Then you
I
got to
can give my password to him.
Go
He
for
can
it. Oh, go for it. He'll
he
take
can
some side
post
work.
to my page.
CSC is asking, how much control do you generally have over final edit for a client? Basically, how do you avoid over editing, over retouching by clients?
It depends. So sometimes how it works, I don't have even not like the say, but the client choose which pictures they want to be edited and used. And sometimes those my selection that I would select as a photographer and the brand that selects, it's two
Two different
different
things.
two
Always. It
different
always
things.
is. Always is.
So like I just like it's my job. I treat it. I don't get offended because it's not my personal project.
Right.
That's why I do have personal projects where I do have this total control of like what to post, what to choose. But commercial work, it still works. So usually they just like choose and they give instructions like here you fix this, you fix that, and they just like do, and that's it. And then maybe like one round of feedback, what they want to fix more, or if it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, with me, the way I structured my thing was, I actually take less money. I just say, here, you do whatever you want with them. I'll give you you take the shots off my plate. I'm on to the next thing already. I don't care. I think people forget that commercial, while it's like a privilege to shoot in this industry and make money and make a living at it, it's not your soul. It's like literally your job, and you're shooting what they want. And then literally someone's over your shoulder going like, how about, and they change like 40 things. I had Paris on, back then it was a Skype call while I was shooting. You want to talk about driving me crazy? What about the little, like, you care about the little, yes. Okay. I'll fix the little, give them the photos, let them do whatever they want with it, and just give me my check for shooting. I'm good. But I definitely make a lot less money because I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
But if you show them a specific like color grade, I think that's different than retouching. When you show them like a mood or like how you tone an image for like the blues and the red, like that's a different story than retouching.
Yeah, and for some projects we do have I do outsource my editing. For some
You have to.
for some I do my own. It depends. It's like if I see the picture and I like, oh, it does not require a lot of editing, and I will not spend a lot of time, I can do myself. But if it's like something more complicated or elevated, I just do outsource because I don't have time for that.
So when you with your agency, like how do you go about finding people you want to work with? Do you actively look for portfolios? Do you end up, when you start working with someone organically in the industry, you go, you know what, we should talk and partner up? Like, are you actively looking for people for your agency? Like, how do you go about staffing up?
Usually people find me. People reach out to me and I just interview them. I talk. It's very important for me to have this human connection.
What's that? What is human connection?
Yeah, in the world right now we live in, yeah, I know it's crazy, but I'm still like kind of old school, and it's very important for me to feel comfortable on the set with people and to see if people understand me, that I don't have to tell them and over explain a lot, so they just get the job done. So this is like more I'm looking first of all, and then of course I look what they have done. So the team right now I have, all people kind of came to me through some other friends or Instagram, and we all like kind of connected. They all came from Ukrainian community because a lot of very talented people had to move here like a couple years ago, and they're very talented and they looking for a job. They're very hungry for a job, and I feel very comfortable with those people. So we do work with them, and I do have some great American people that came to me through recommendations.
That's cool. I feel like a lot of people that want to get into things don't realize the first rule for me is don't make more work for the person that's hiring you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they don't get that. Like they're like, no, teach me, show me, teach me. Like, no, you're here because I need you to do something. If you pick things up and you grow, that's on you.
Yeah.
But I need you to tape these lines down. I need you to make sure this tether's working, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I also have some people that work for union, from union, because when we work with bigger productions. So also my agency is contractor to bigger agencies
Oh, okay.
like Omnicom.
Yeah.
So we're like officially their contractors in their system. So wherever they have suitable project for us, and we're in the system, they offer us to take this job. And here, like in these cases, we do not do any of creative work. There is creative directors that do that work, and we just do production itself, photo and video. And for those jobs, very often the requirements are, you have to have someone from SAG, like if it's like an actor, or sound person from union. So in these cases, I do have already people from union that I can take with me on my team.
It's important, especially if you want to do higher level stuff.
Yeah, because that's what I'm aiming for. That's why collaboration with bigger agencies is important. And we do have things on our own, but I do feel the path to bigger success is through collaboration with bigger giants like this.
Absolutely. Is there something you haven't done media-wise that you want to do? Or do you want to do a feature film one day? Is there something that like...
Yeah, actually, we want to do like our small film,
like an indie film,
personal project. And we just like, honestly, we have already scripts, we have already everything we need. We just like don't have time.
Okay.
So but eventually I feel like we're gonna do it.
Time is people don't realize that like time costs you money because you're not working during that time.
Exactly. Because I unfortunately I do not have anything like passive income that I can.
I mean, I heard Nikon's trying to get into cinema pretty hard. I think I know they're watching this and everything, I'm just saying, female run project that's shot on Nikon, that might be useful. I'm just saying, you got to put it out there. Nothing happens sitting quiet or sitting idle. Nothing happens otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Is there something in this industry you would want changed? Is there something going on right now that you wish like we could change completely? I know like female representation stuff, there's not like we're seeing more female photographers than before, but is there something else that like
you just like you took these words off my mouth, because I was like I feel like more we need to give more opportunities to women, because it's still male dominated industry, and I would love to see more female photographers out there.
I think we are. I gotta tell you, look at this channel alone. Like the last like 5 episodes of this have been like women. I think women are building it for themselves, are able to sustain it. It's being supported, which is the biggest deal. I think we're seeing it, but you also still have the people that want to do it.
Yeah, I'm talking more like in terms of bigger productions, like, I'm doing with my agency, like if you're shooting more like bigger scale video productions and stuff, it's still more video production. It's still more.
Okay.
Yeah. But photography wise, I don't know. It's kind of, I feel it's hard to predict where it's changing. You got me. You got me with this question.
No, because I think it's always changing anyway.
It's always changing, so it's like
if you can't roll with it, it's like really tough. I still see some guys I used to work for a million years ago, and they're just like scraping by trying to shoot a wedding every 3 months or something like that. And I'm like, did you try to offer video to your client? Did you try to grow a little bit? And they're just not. They're so set or not willing to learn something. It's weird to me when people don't want to learn something.
Yeah. Right now, like, AI takes off. So we'll see about that, how it's going to change.
I mean, you're partnering with Evoto.
Yeah.
Evoto just went through some drama a little bit with the headshot generator that they put out there. What do you feel is coming for? I don't think AI is too far off from fashion. I could see someone scanning a dress and then just pulling out a whole campaign in AI.
Yeah.
Are you worried about that?
Kind of, in a bit. In a way, I still feel like photography, part of the work I do, I capture very precious moments in people's life that will never be replaced by AI.
But those people have to care about it. If you take that image and feed it to AI and then a brand campaign goes, no one cares who the model is, just show my dress in that same moment, and it generates it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It's scary. But I don't know. I feel like we just have to, change is always scary, but we have to integrate it in a way. I mean, like I do have some CGI work and 3D stuff. We do
Like
like
background
videos.
stuff, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and we do generate videos where like you seen this VFX videos where it's the shot of real street and then some crazy AI thing pops up like from the building or
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
promoting the product, right? So those things we do and they're cool. It's just like it's the question more when the brands and when people will get sick of it,
I
like
see. That's the thing. I disconnect as soon as I see that's AI. I'm like, I don't want to
right?
watch this. Get it out of my face. And I think it's up to the public to reject it. Like if
Yeah.
they put out an all AI made movie, I think out of weird curiosity, people will buy tickets and see it. But if you really don't want AI to take over, don't let it make money. They won't use it,
Yeah.
right? Don't buy the ticket. Don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't stream it if it comes onto your thing. Like, I don't know. But I also think what's really worrying to me is anything we put on Instagram, anything we put out there, that's being fed to this thing, right?
Yeah.
So and I didn't say they could do that, but apparently I did when I said I agree to this 8 million mile long rule thing when you sign up for any of these platforms, which is kind of shady, I guess. I'm just worried about 5 years from now, what's this kid in these chairs really going to go after? Are they just looking to get a baseline image and then worry about it in AI? I think people are going to license themselves. I think top models are going to license scanning their
Yeah.
face and then their likeness will be like, all right, I'll go retire now. But is the public going to buy something off of an AI model, or do they want to see an actual human that they know?
I have the hope in humanity
Yeah, oh
that
man, hope. What is that? Hope in
I
humanity.
have a hope that people will, want to see, will understand that it's not, great thing, and we want to see more of real people.
Yeah.
That's my hope. But we have to roll with whatever's happened, and maybe I would love to see in my industry that people appreciate real stuff more.
I hope so. Yeah.
Understand do not like value art more over likes and reposts, because like I feel like right now people trying to put it like in the same category to see, oh, if it has a lot of likes, that might be cool picture, but it's
No.
not necessarily, right?
No.
Sometimes the greatest picture can be posted and just have 5 likes, but it's one of the
Yeah.
greatest picture of the
A
world.
picture of a fitness model with her back turned will do 10 times the likes of anything I've killed myself for a year to create. Are you kidding me? Like, it has nothing to do with the likes, but they want the circulation. They want the eyeballs on it. That's
Yeah.
what the likes are. The likes are really getting it pushed around an algorithm, I think.
Yeah.
But there are some amazing photographers. There's amazing people, period, that have no followings, that don't have, there's no answer but keep putting yourself out there till something gets out there. Someone has to recognize
Yeah,
it.
but it's still opportunity, and I'm very grateful because of my work. For example, you followed me through social media, right?
I think I followed you through Mike
Yeah.
Corrado from Nine. What's up, Mike, if you're watching? Corrado.
So like it's great, and I'm very happy for the all opportunities that social media gives me. I want to see this balance, and people do not overvalue it and still see real people behind it and the real art we create.
Yeah, I think people just have to not want to go numb. I think they're just they have to really care about. And I worry because the younger generations, whatever they're raised on, they're okay with.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, I don't
It's
know.
totally different because when I started photography, I came from no having internet and Wi-Fi, and then Instagram, YouTube, and now AI era. So I feel like I've been through so much
Oh yeah,
different
you have.
change, and it's very different from people who just started it and don't remember world without internet.
Dude, the kids are grown up with a camera in their pocket now. At any moment, they can just
Yeah.
have it, right? Like when we started, you really had to want to do this, and you had to figure it out and learn it, and the odd jobs to buy the next lens or whatever you had to do, right? That's funny. Mike's saying eventually things will come with a human-made tag instead of AI tags. That's a little weird. I I think AI is going to creep into anything. If you put a filter on a photo, if AI is in our cameras, if you're doing eye detection, that's AI. You know what I mean? So I would like to see things in AI like, I don't know, noise reduction in the camera, right? Shoot at any ISO you want. AI can take the noise out. That would take a lot of processing power, but whatever. I don't know, man. I do think that we're also getting spoiled with what the possibilities are. You could literally do anything. We were just talking about the ZR. We're talking about a cinema camera that's this big that you can go and just, in one case, you could probably travel back to Dubai and do a
Yeah.
full production.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty crazy. Do you ever feel like overwhelmed by the possibilities? Like there's too many options and then you don't know what to go with? How do you pick your path with what you're about to start with as far as a creative?
For equipment?
Well, you have so many tools and options,
Yeah.
right? Like, do you feel that we have too many options and it kind of messes up the creative part of it?
I feel it's not too many options when you know what do you want and what do you need.
It takes a while to mature.
Yeah,
that.
I never felt overwhelmed with equipment. Yeah, I never felt like this problem. Like, oh my God, I don't know what to pick.
Oh, I have that problem all the time. I'm gear drunk. I'm totally gear drunk. I'm spoiled, but I'm gear drunk. I'm like, well, I don't know. I have this medium format and I don't know. I have this like.
Yeah, so like for example, this Monday we are flying to California to shoot Vogue cover. It's literally like
Vogue, which one?
Mexico.
Mexico Vogue. And you're getting out during a rainy, cold week.
Yes. I just like I have to hope that California will be very kind to us
I think
for
it'll
the
be
weather. So for that shoot, I know already that I'm gonna pack my Z8
Mm-hmm.
because this is the beast that.
But what
Okay.
glass? What lenses are you gonna go with?
I will take few. I will take for sure 135 plana
Nice. 1.8. Nice.
for those shots. And I do like to use those lenses for the full body shots as well because I like how the like background come closer and everything like it's transformed. So I do like to use those portrait lenses for full body shots as well, not just like for the face. Also, yesterday I did shoot like pretty amazing and close beauty shot for 135. I will show you after this because I
Okay.
haven't posted yet.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. And I think I will take for sure 24-70, maybe 24-120. I don't know.
85-1.2.
I don't have one.
I love that lens so much.
Yeah, I don't have 85.
That is an incredible lens. The Plen is cool, but the 85, forget about it. But one thing about using a long lens for fashion and getting a full body is like you can make a lot more out of one location because
Yeah.
you can just move them a little bit and it completely changes.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
Yeah.
anything crazy. Daniel Norton, who's a photographer here, he used to talk about how he used to shoot fashion on the beach and he would just line them up literally and use the longest lens, just go like this. And it would look like a different shot
Yeah.
for every single person. So they do give you a lot out of. People think they limit you because they're so long, but it's not this. It's not.
No, no. Plus, like we're gonna be literally in the desert,
Oh,
so I can
wow.
go as far as I want.
What are you doing in the desert, man? Oh man, you're gonna be in the just direct sunlight the whole way.
I don't feel like it's gonna be much sunlight. I don't know, but we're renting like super cool villa. Like it's in the middle of the desert with pool and
Oh.
like cool house.
Oh,
So we're gonna
okay.
use that as a location for the shoot, and we're gonna stay there, and
Oh, you're fine.
we're gonna be there
Expecting,
like.
literally just sand.
I mean, like it's some, it's California desert.
Yeah.
It's not Dubai desert, so it's a bit different. And we're gonna be there for over like 2-3 days, just to make sure we have to shoot everything we need.
Oh man. So what do you do when you're shooting? Like, what do you do to make sure that you're always backed up? Because what you shot is the whole money, right?
Yeah.
So like, what do you do while you're shooting? Are you tethering? You're running cards? Do they have someone have like a hard drive? Like what's going on?
I'm not a fan of tethering, to be honest.
Really?
I hope you're not gonna hate me for
Oh, I'm gonna hate her
that.
forever. That's it.
Please.
You're never gonna see her again, guys. It's over.
I do have trauma, okay? I do have PTSD because one time I broke my laptop when I was tethering last year, I guess, or maybe a bit over, and it was very painful. And I had like super long cable,
Yeah.
but it just like I don't know what happened. It just like pulled my laptop, and it just like
Okay,
went.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you I don't know if you guys saw the new tether tools table, but it folds up so you can travel with it. It bolts down. It takes care of your cable for you. We got to grow up sometime, Tina. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just a girl, okay? Don't,
come on, you got it tethered.
I'm just a girl.
But you have a whole crew that could keep watch on the
Yeah, yeah.
images while you're shooting. I mean,
Yeah. It just like it was not that big of production. It was like personal shoot, and yeah, of course, like if you shoot with big team and the client needs to see, of course,
Yeah.
I always tether, always.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. But if I just like if I'm the church, in the charge of the image, and I don't need anybody else to make sure the image we have is fine. It's just like I'm the only one in church. I don't know tether.
Yeah.
Because you know what I
I get
mean.
it.
It's just
I
like
get it.
it
It's
makes
one less
sense.
thing.
Yeah, it's one less thing to worry about, and it just gives me more.
I'm addicted to it.
Yeah,
Um,
I do love tether. It just, I mean, I love it as an
See, now she
idea.
loves it. If 2 seconds ago
No,
she
no, no,
hated
no.
it. You see this?
I hate it.
Can't commit. See this?
Yeah, but like, okay,
Oh man.
okay.
Matthews is in the chat saying grip helps in the desert. What would you? All right, Matthews, because you're the legendary grip brand of the world. What would you bring to the desert? Are you bringing lights? Are you doing all
Yeah,
reflector work?
I do bring the lights, of course. I'm gonna bring my Profoto. I'm gonna bring my Godox. I'm gonna bring a lot of things just to make sure, because I don't know what are the lights gonna be. What are the conditions gonna be.
So typically, when you're traveling with that much, do you ship anything? Do you rent when you're there? Do you pack it all?
I
You
just
fly with it?
I just fly, and I'm bringing all my equipment in my carry-on.
Okay.
And we can ship some things like more if we need more serious or rent, but no, usually like I'm trying not to ship anything.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But sometimes when the production's bigger, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing this. Like, I will deal with it when I get there.
Yeah.
And it's, of course, whatever you check, you just be ready to say goodbye to it just in case. Like whatever I check, whatever I bring on the plane with me, it has to be enough for me to get through something. Like I have to be able to just, because airlines, right? Forget
Yeah, like we did this big shoot last year in Maryland with Martha Stewart, and we just rented like huge van, and it was full of equipment, and we
Martha
drove
Stewart.
the whole thing to Maryland.
That's not that bad though. And
Yeah.
you probably had everything you needed. It's right there. You don't got to worry about
Yeah.
anything. Plus road trip. Come on, who doesn't love a road trip?
Yeah.
Dumb question from CSC asking, is there a good wireless tether system? I would just say you guys have got to stop thinking that wireless is going to be as dependable as cabled. If it's a crucial setup, I wouldn't be playing around with wireless. There's a reason that top end cameras have Ethernet ports like the Z9. There's a reason that USB-C to Ethernet exists for tethering when you're shooting wired. There's also a lot of signals going on through the air, and a lot of cameras. Actually, I do know that Nikon and I think Canon the Wi-Fi chip in the cameras can go to Capture One wirelessly. But why are you going to play games? I would strongly recommend just unless you absolutely can't handle having a cable.
Oh, I also had a bad experience with tether. I remember.
Oh, boy.
So after we finished tether, all my pictures were gone. Like I don't know where they went, but they just disappeared. I couldn't find them.
You were tethered. You saw them in the tether.
Yeah, they were like I checked they were, but then when I plugged out, they were gone.
I don't believe that.
For real.
What program were you using?
Lightroom, I think.
Yeah, I'm a Capture One guy.
Yeah, after that I bought Capture One. See, like I'm learning my lessons. Okay, it just
Oh
Not-
man. First of
not
all, I
always
gotta tell
right
you,
away.
Capture One, you see a difference in the raw file. Like,
yeah, of
it looks
course.
extremely
Yeah,
like
of
it's
course, of
wild.
course, yeah.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I
It
can't
was
believe
my
you said
first
that.
tether ever. Okay.
I mean, that's fair, but I bet you it is somewhere in that computer. You just have no idea where it's saved.
It was
It
while
doesn't go
ago.
away.
It was
Don't
while
worry.
ago.
I just think
Yeah.
tethering to me is just such a big, important part of. I guess because I work so much in a controlled space. I just did a shoot yesterday inside a nightclub, and even there, I was like, "Get me a laptop and a cable. That's all I need."
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, what do you mean? Wow, it's like
Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
all I need is a cable to this. I'm done. Actually, on this computer, actually. You'll see this next week on this channel, I promise. Wow, we are at time. Jeez, that was quick. All right, cool. Guys, listen.
Any questions, guys? What are we?
Follow Tina here. Check out her book and stay up. She's doing a lot of workshops. She'll be in Austin in March for South by Southwest. If you're going to be going there and you want to take a workshop with her, she'll be here. And I'm going to try to suck her into the event space and do some kind of demo action. So leave a comment down below if you're watching the playback. Give her some topics to do some demos on. That'd be great. Want to thank Nikon for sponsoring this. Also, 5 o'clock today, Karen Williams will be here on the events channel. You can follow that here. I feel like a weatherman when I do this. Here. She's going to be talking about The Photo Hustle, a book she wrote about how to actually make money in this industry in the modern era. Crazy idea. I'll see you at 5 o'clock Eastern today for that. Daniel is live tomorrow. We're going to be shooting a hot rodded out Casio keyboard. I'm not making this up. It's pretty wild. I don't know what's going on anymore. Tina, I can't thank you enough. I really hope we get to see some more work from you. I know you just got some stuff from Fashion Week that we'll keep an eye on, and some other stuff that is on your phone but not posted yet. So follow her. Tina, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you. Guys,
Thank you, guys.
enjoy the rest of your week. Hit subscribe. Peace.